And we're back for another day, second graders. You've been doing a fabulous job on your webs, and can you believe it? We're on our third main supporting detail today. Um, I think this one is my favorite one to write about. I know you're going to be adding details about your topic, but this one is going to be a continuation of my Christmas traditions, and I'm going to be talking about giving to others. Now, just like we've done before I go ahead and add my details here about giving to others, I want my reader to know what this page is about. So I'm going to go, there's the baking cookies, there's looking at lights. I'm going to turn the page and get a brand new page. And again, I know I've said it before, but if you're using just regular notebook paper, you're just going to turn the page. So, yep, there was my looking at lights from yesterday. I just kept going. Oh, look, I'm at the bottom of the page. I might just start a brand new one today if you're using regular paper or if you get to the end. So remember, we've been using some bold print. So I might just call this one Giving. So whether you're doing it in your writing notebook or on regular paper, or if you're doing it in the packet, that's fine. I'm just going to write this in here, giving. Okay, so remember how on the first page I started and I said one type of tradition is baking cookies. Then I decided I needed a different kind of transition word here. And I said, another tradition is looking at lights. So now I want some type of transition word that will get me to my last little detail here. So, and again, I know you guys are smart. And if you were sitting here, you'd be yelling and yelling and going, oh, 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 I know what you could do. I know what you could do. You might say the final tradition or the last tradition is. So I'm going to just do that. And remember, I'm going to come out and just flat out say what this page is going to be about. So the last tradition is giving to others. And when I say giving to others, I'm not talking about like wrapping up presents and giving them to people in my family. This is going to be giving to others. I might add a little bit more here. Giving to others who are less fortunate. That's a big word. That might be a good word to use in my glossary. Maybe I'll make that bold. Fortunate. What do you think it means to be less fortunate? You guys are smart. I think you know. So, less fortunate might mean somebody who maybe isn't as lucky or doesn't have the things that I do. So, I think I'm going to save that and put it in a glossary. I could put it up here for now, like I did yesterday with the group pentatonics fortunate. Having maybe having things one needs, maybe. So there's like a little definition there as a little text feature. Okay, so now I have my little mini topic sentence here. My reader knows that this page is going to be about the last tradition, giving to others who are less fortunate. All right, now I'm going to go back to my web and I'm going to talk about the things that we give. We always try to give, sometimes we pick a name. It could come from a number of different places. Sometimes we get a name off of an angel tree. Sometimes we get the name of a family from church. Sometimes where we work, maybe we'll have a list of families who are less fortunate. So it's not always the same place, but we always find somebody who is less fortunate. And so we always try to give some type of clothes. And then we always try to give some type of um, hygiene items. Ooh, that might be another word for my glossary. And then we always try to give something fun to play with, like a toy. So now I have my three details for my supporting detail here. So now put my circles around them. Yep. All right. So I'm going to start with clothes, I think, first. So I'll go back to my page. The last tradition is giving to others who are less fortunate. The first thing is giving some type of clothes. It's always nice to get something fashionable. So by that, I mean, we try to buy something that we think is kind of cool, something we would wear. We try to get, something that they'd feel good about wearing. So, um, also, it is helpful to add some hygiene, there's that word again, items. Now you're going to figure out what it is, such as toothpaste, deodorant, deodorant, toothpaste, deodorant, and even cologne. Think about it, girls and boys. If there's a family that doesn't have a lot of money and they had to choose between buying food for their family or toothpaste or deodorant or cologne to make them smell good, they're going to buy the food, right? So even though these might not seem like very fun items to get, think about it. If you were a person who didn't have a lot, you'd probably really appreciate something like hygiene items. Now, I do think that I will um, make this word hygiene bold for my reader. Hygiene items. And then if this is the piece I decide to publish, I would put this in the glossary too. Hygiene items. Maybe things to keep clean, or maybe things used to keep clean. You guys see how I put a caret in there? Oh my goodness, I'm an old lady and I'm still adding to my writing and revising and making it better. So, all right, then, okay, oops, I'm not doing a very good job crossing these off. So, I did clothes, I did hygiene items. Now this would probably be the favorite. Some type of toy. So, maybe I'll put finally, it is always thoughtful to add some type of fun toy for our, for what do I call it? Our person, because we usually don't know who it is, for our person to enjoy on Christmas morning. Okay, well, look at here. If you need to use this other page, go ahead, but we're actually gonna not use that one there. I'm gonna just cross it off. And can you believe it? On our next meeting, we're gonna do our conclusion and we're gonna be done. So cool. All right, so your job today is, don't forget, you're going to look at what your third topic is, then you're going to use some kind of good transition word to do a little mini topic sentence again. Remember, mine is the last tradition. So you might say something like, the last type of sandwich is, or the last kind of toy is, or the final gymnastics event is, or the final sport kids like to play is, and then you're going to list what yours is. So once you're done with your little mini topic sentence, you're going to go back, you're going to write your 3 details, and I want you to take a picture of both your web and your writing today and upload both of them so we can see how you're doing. And the next time we get together, we will finish up our conclusions, do some revising and editing, and we're going to call this piece done. Happy writing!